Well, was going to hit the road this morning, but plans have changed. Was able to come over here and go ahead and load up all the rest of the logs. Took them off to sell this morning. Thought I was going to get on the road, head on back home for Thanksgiving. But I just got a call from Mr. Bill, and he needs me to do something else for him. He is wanting to put a deer stand up back there in the swamp. But he wants to be able to drive his gator back to the stand. And of course, where he wants to put the stand is out in the middle of the swamp. So you can't get to it without driving through the swamp. So he asked me if I could clear out a few trees so that he can have a bridge built to get him over to the piece of land that he wants to build the stand on. So my plans have changed. I thought I was going to be able to go home, but what I'm going to do is try to quickly get this done. It's not too many trees. I think that I can get these cut down and pulled out of the swamp today. Just basically need to get it cleared out so that the crew that's in here building the house can build the little bridge for him. And so he told me that it was one of these fingers here. I think it is over this way. He said it was the closest access from the cliff over here. So yeah, that looks like it. Okay, so right down here. I really hadn't been back here in the swamp yet, but he said there was, I guess, a section of water, and it looks like there's land over there. So these trees just right through here I need to get cut down, and we'll get them drug out of here. So I guess we'll start with this one right here and get it cut down here real quick. I think that I can get these cut down and then drag most of them out at the same time. Let's see, we'll go ahead and take the limbs off of this one just so we can see what we're doing. I'll walk out here on the tree so I don't get my feet wet. I don't have any waders. Oh, yep. Alright, I'm not going to run the saw down there in the water. We will finish up that when we get it pulled out. Let's get back up here. The ground is really spongy. Oh. Well, I'm gonna have to get my feet wet. There's no doubt about that. Well, I just have to dry out the boots on the way home. Alright, let's get this one cut down too. Cut it just above the water level here so I can keep my saw out of the water. And we will get that one later, or delimit later. Get this one cut down. Let's see, what do we have any over here? No. With that one I might can go ahead and delimb. Yeah, that's working out good. That actually looks like it fell across to the other piece of land here. So this is where he wants to build the stand, somewhere over here, probably back there. And so these trees need to go so they can build the little bridge. We'll get this one cut down here. Looks like these trees have died from some kind of disease or something, or maybe got burnt for. I don't see how a swamp could burn up, but I guess they are dead. I don't know. Maybe diseased. Alright, so we got a few here left to go. This should go pretty quickly here once we get these down. I'll hook that winch to them, pull them up to some dry land, and get them out of the way, and then I'll deal with them when I get back. Really was not expecting to have to do this today. I was hoping to get on the road. I sold those logs this morning and thought I was gonna be out of here for a little bit, but that changed. All right, what else do we have here? It looks like this one right here, we can get out of here. All right, let's get back over here and check out what we have left. Maybe just this one here. I don't know if this is going to be wide enough. I'm not real sure what kind of bridge they're going to build. I can't imagine it would be too big. Not for a little gator. All right, that is working out really well there. Let's see. Well, how's it looking? Let me walk back over here. That looks pretty good. Let me go ahead and take this one out here. I'm not real sure if this is going to be in the way, but we'll take it out. And we'll delimb that one in just a moment. So let me go ahead and get the tractor turned around here. And we'll get backed up in here and hook up to some of these trees. Let's see, we can probably hook up these back here. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and drag that one, hit the remote here. We go turn the winch on. I forgot to do that. All right, got the winch turned on. It's running now, so let's hit the remote and there it goes. And then once that gets close up to that other log, I'll go ahead and attach the other log together, so we'll pull them both at the same time. That should be close enough there. Get this other log connected. And let's see, what else do we have? We have those logs, but let's just pull these two out. We're going to pull them up here out of the way. Really wet back here beside the swamp, so it is. Oh shoot, it slid. It's so slick it slid down into the swamp. Let me keep pulling up this way, I guess. It is not wanting to come up that hill there. That ground is so wet and so and I hit a tree. Let's see what we got there. That should be good enough. Alright, got that undone, and we'll go ahead and run down and get these delimbed now that they're up out of the water. So I do have some properties I want to look at on my way back from Thanksgiving. It's actually going to be quite interesting. There's an area that I've run across that has a lot of farms available to be bought. I guess the area has seen some downturn in farming activity, so there's quite a few farms up for sale right now. So there's actually 3 farms actually within the same area that I want to go take a look at on my way back. I'm pretty excited about that. Not sure what the prices are going to end up being. The listing price on them they're pretty close, but they do vary a little bit. And each farm does have some differences, so I have to look at them and weigh the pros and cons and see which one may end up being the best fit for my future activities here. Let's go ahead and get that one hooked up there, and we're going to hit the remote here and let it drag up near to that other log there. If it doesn't end up dragging the other log with it, and that appears to be what it's going to do. Well, let me go ahead and hook that one up since it's not cooperating. I gotta find the end of it here. Dig down in these bushes. There it is. There, we got it hooked up. Alright, let's get that pulled on down. I like to use the remote for this winch so I can stand back here and see what's going on. Sure beats sitting up there on the tractor and not being able to see how these logs are being pulled down. I think while I have this, I'm just going to go ahead and hook up these other 2 as well. It is not going to be a clean pull, but we'll go ahead and get these from this other side over here. Alright, let's go ahead with the pull. Hopefully those stumps don't cause too many problems. Oh, this is messy. But yeah, so hopefully those properties work out, and I think I've got hung up here. What is going on? Let's see what happens here. Oh, yep, there we go. That one log is sinking down in the water. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and unhook everything. And I'm going to reconnect after I pull these logs up. But yeah, so I'm excited about checking out the other farms. Really excited about getting the family back up here with me. Starting out the farming adventure. Made some money here in Umbreon Valley doing this logging work. But it is time to move on to my own farm. Alright, one more choker here. Alright, we got that hooked up. I'm going to go ahead and hop in the tractor and just go ahead and pull these out. That is a load. We'll get these pulled up here by these other logs. Hopefully. I see how they're doing there. Oh yeah, that's coming in really nice. Go ahead and winch those rest of the way up. Alright, let me hop off and get those disconnected. As a matter of fact, yeah, those are far enough out of the water there. We'll just, well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and clean this pile up while I'm here. Let's use the remote here and get them pulled up to the same length here. Just to keep everything nice and tidy. There we go. Alright, we have one more, maybe two more logs. And we'll get that taken care of. And we're going to hit the road. We're going to head back home and enjoy Thanksgiving with the family. Well, actually I need to grind these stumps out first. Let's see, we have two more trees. Alright, we'll go back here and get this one connected. But I got those other two logs pulled up there, and that is some money laying there on the ground. We'll take care of those when I get back, get them sold. Get a nice little cash payout. Didn't take too long to handle. Get around this stump here. I was not able to drive over it. Doesn't take this thing very long to grind these stumps out. It works really, really well. Yeah, I believe there was one here in the bushes somewhere. Right here, beside the tractor. Now, hopefully I don't get too deep in the water here. I'm not sure how deep it is out there in relation to the tractor. So hopefully I can get through this. Yeah, it's just not even coming up halfway up on the wheels there. Not crazy about running this grinder here in the water, but I don't know how else to get these stumps out. Alright, just a couple more, a few more. This old tractor's been a pretty good addition to this work I'm doing here. It has really held its own on pulling out these trees. Very, very pleased with it. But I believe this is the last stump. I think that is all of them. So yeah, Mr. Bill wanted a little bridge to come across over here. So I guess he could drive his gator through without getting his feet wet. So that's fine. It didn't take too long to get those trees put down. So we'll cut them up and get them sold later on. No big deal. Good thing about all of the trees we cut down, and Mr. Bill agreed that I could sell them for profit. So just a little bit more effort and work to get things cleared out for him, but that is all money in the bank. So we'll drive back over here. I've already got everything parked. Well, I thought I had everything parked and secured before I took off on the road. But we'll get the tractor put back over here, and everything else should be good to go. Let's see, we'll cut through the trees right here. I had it parked right here beside the JCB. This area back here, you can't really see it too well from the road, so everything looks good. I've already locked up the shed up that way. So yeah, I think I am ready to hit the road. Alright, so I have already packed up my bags. Probably could use a shower, but I'm going to go ahead and just hop on the road. I'm going to have to stay in a hotel tonight anyway, so we'll just make it there and get home for Thanksgiving. I'm very excited. So we will be back here in Umbreon very soon to continue on with the work here. So I'm going to run down here to the fuel station, top off the tanks, and then we're going to head on out. And then on the way back, we'll be checking out some farms. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And I hope you have a blessed day.